Yay.
Yay.
The artist formerly known as Kanye West.
Yay.
Has cozied up with conservatives for years now. We know that. But today he reached a new low.
In my opinion, you might disagree.
By sporting a pretty insane matching t-shirt with right-wing grifter Candace Owens.
Man.
So what do I mean? Here's
wow.
What
That's crazy, isn't it? Oh my God, true? Yeah. True and fucking real.
Yay.
Look, the reason why I want to talk about this is we got to get to a point where we don't care.
Pretty insane.
And then you have like right-wingers who just love the message, right? They love the message and what it represents. But in an effort to protect or shield, insulate Kanye West from any criticism, like
Kanye is he's a genius. Like that's really what's going on here. What he's doing is genius.
Yeah. But nonetheless, John.
Yeah, well, I reserve the right to still be offended or shocked by things in the future. Are people mad about this? Like, what, did people have higher standards for Kanye West at this point?
Yay.
I think for me, it's after someone tells you they're
a massive piece of crap several times.
I mean, do you need to hear it again to believe it? I got it. I got it. Message heard, message received.
Yeah. Okay.
Look, I have obviously.
I don't care about your feelings, bro.
I don't care about your feelings, bro. I don't care about your feelings, bro. I don't care about your feelings. I don't care about your feelings, bro. I don't care about your feelings, bro.
That's weird.
Yeah. Okay.
I am your true
Nikolai Tesla.
And I'm not even a scientist.
Well, hold on just a second, sir, because you're giving off minimum 1 to 2 doctorate vibes right there. Come on, you're telling me you're not a scientist. But what he was brought on was to talk about the White Lives Matter thing. That's why Tucker wanted him there to just
deliver for his white supremacist audience the talking points they want.
Here you go. What do you guys think?
Yeah. I'm gonna be perhaps even a little bit more insulting to Kanye than I normally am. So
buckle up, brace for impact.
I actually think like he partially sounded crazy, but less so that, more just
deeply unintelligent.
Like, does he understand the context of White Lives Matter? But you see, that takes like a tiny bit of nuance to understand.
I mean, a tiny fraction of intelligence and nuance and context, the ability to understand context.
I don't think Kanye has
it. When he says like,
"Oh, I did it because I had a feeling."
Well, I believe that. The feeling was,
I need attention. I need attention.
He's drank his own Kool-Aid.
Why did I wear a shirt that's deeply offensive to other Black Americans?
Brilliance. No, he's just a dumbass.
Just this mediocrity, this mediocre performance art for
80-year-old white racists.
It's not genius, it's not brilliance.
Brilliance.
For people to promote that, it's demonic. You know.
What, can I ask?
Yeah.
I've noticed this also.
Yeah.
Why do you think they would want to promote unhealthiness among the population?
It's a genocide of the black race. They want to kill us in any way they can.
Oh God!
Oh God! What are bots again? I need it explained.
Yeah. I'm gonna break this down as usual. Okay, so Kanye says that they are doing this. See, he never clarifies ever who they are, right? Sometimes he'll say the media, right? So, but he just explained it was bots. So wait, is it bots or is it the mainstream media? Because bots and mainstream media are completely different things. And do you think that the media got together and
was like, how do we genocide? How do we? Oh, I got an idea. Why don't we praise Lizzo?
For her weight.
And that'll be an efficient way to commit genocide against black people. No, you have to break down their lack of logic just so you understand how absurd it is. Because if you don't break it down, right-wingers will believe
anything.
Oh yeah, obviously you try to genocide the black people. They are doing it. We're not doing it, right? They're doing it because Lizzo and
the flu and bots, right?
Like it doesn't have to make sense. It's maniacal. And then of course, look, he just doesn't understand facts and ideas and logic. He doesn't understand anything. Just like verbal diarrhea that some people still call genius.
It's nails on a chalkboard.
But saying that it's demonic and an attempt at genocide is, as usual, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
But if you actually believe him, you're also
cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
I have been really frustrated with these recent upsurge of attacks on Lizzo because it's so clearly grounded in
racism, misogyny, and fat phobia.
It's really just gross to watch.
Listen, guys, I know a lot of you, not a lot of you, but some of you know folks who believe in demons. I love you, but it's nuts. There are no demons. That's mythology. There are no goblins. There's no werewolves. I mean, what do you want me to do? There's no Frankenstein. Do I need to clarify this stuff? But I do. Because people think like, yeah, telling Lizzo that it's okay to not feel horrible about her body. You do that because you're possessed by demons. Yep, that's because you're possessed by demons. Demonic?
Oh God!
What it is?
And bots.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah.
It's demonic because you're possessed by demons. The Sasquatch. It doesn't exist. Get counseling.
What are you gonna do? Told you. We're gonna hang out.
Thanks for watching the
watch a movie.
Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is
Take some pictures.
memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat, emojis, badges. You got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and special.
There's a new Harvard-Harris poll that shows that Democrats running for re-election are in a bit of trouble.
There is this, in my opinion, oblivious nature to the way the Democratic Party has handled topics like the economy and, yes,
crime.
Something that I've been warning about. People thought that I was just being a
propagandist.
Cenk, I've got a lot more data to share on this, but I know you've got some thoughts. So before I go on, I want to hear what you think.
Yeah, so jury's in. It looks like the Democrats are going to lose the midterms.
So it looks like we're toast.
Here at TYT, we warned folks that this is going to be a big issue.
Propagandist.
And as always, they shot the messenger. They never learn anything from it. What do? Shoot the messenger. But these folks are voting this way whether we like it or not. Our job is to tell you about it. We did, and unfortunately,
we were right again. All the cost of everything is high, so we're gonna do $15 minimum wage, and it's gonna increase everybody's wages because it's gonna push.
But a Democratic leader wouldn't know how to win if it slapped him across the face.
How can this happen? How can this happen?
So the schmucks are like, I don't know, what should we do? Should we run? No, we should do this. I'm like, I don't know, what should we do? Should we run or should we cower? No, we should do this. I'm like, I don't know, what should we do? Should we run or should we cower? Those are not your only two options. But since you think it is, then you're gonna lose, and that's where we are today.
I keep hearing this talking point from the left about like,
oh yeah, well the crime isn't as bad as it was in the 90s. Oh yeah.
Really? Like, that's a terrible talking point, especially for people who have been victimized by crime. If someone like the woman whose dog was beaten to death.
The man put it back, sir.
If you tell that woman.
Well, I mean, yeah, this is bad, but crime isn't as bad as it was in the 90s.
You think that's gonna console her?
He took him with his foot and he kicked him.
60-40 losing independence is.
Good night, Irene.
They're using weirdo Republican propaganda talking points like wokeism.
I don't even know what that means.
The number one problem is the policy itself is creating issues that we warned you about. Unfortunately, they're now here and it's too late. It's 3 weeks before the election. The ship.
We told you to turn the ship. You didn't turn the ship. Now we're headed straight for the iceberg, right?
Why don't you fight back, you moron?
No, never.
Or should we cower?
Propagandist.
New York Times, Washington Post, CNN, MSNBC, they come in and they go, nope, I don't see it. Nope, corporate Democrats are right. Nope, they all want defund the police. They all are gonna raise your taxes. They're all gonna do this. They're all the worst people on earth. Okay, radical. If they ever talk about us. So screw the mainstream media, the poison, the toxic poison in this country. And so, look, guys, let's keep it real on defund the police. And I've gone back and forth on it, okay? Because in the beginning, I hated it. I thought it was such a stupid framing. I'm like, wait, are you actually going to defund the entire police department? I wouldn't even be in favor of that. And they're like, oh, no, we're not going to. Then why did you call it defund the police? Why did you call it the thing it's not? It doesn't make any sense, right? And then, but I hate what the cops are doing in this country, right? So I want a police reform so bad. I want a criminal justice reform so bad. So at some point I was like, well, goddamn, it's screwed. Okay, fine. At some point I was like, well, goddamn, it's screwed. Okay, but I was wrong. I shouldn't have given into that instinct of agreeing to something that I knew didn't make any goddamn sense. And to be honest, there's a world of pressure out there. If you don't say defund the police, the Twitter, patrol comes by.
Oh, you are against black. You love cops. You love propaganda.
Propagandist.
You want to get more money? No, god damn it, I want to reform the cops. How'd that work out for you, defund the police?
Knuckleheads.
How'd it work out? Now we have less reform. We have way less reform. And we have Joe Biden out there going, oh, I'm going to give the cops even more money. Oh, I'm not with the defund the police people. So look, it's okay. I just told you in the middle of this story that I was wrong in the middle, right?
There's a world of pressure out there.
Where I was like, okay, maybe we should do defund the police because I can't stand what the cops are doing in abusing minorities in this country, right? And being above the law. So I want a police reform so bad. Well, no, it's okay. You can say you're wrong. It's not that big a deal. But no.
My career is based on me being an author of Defund the Police. My career, my people on Twitter will yell at me. Oh no, I'm Defund the Police all the way. I think it's working.
But no.
There's a world of pressure out there.
Is it? Come on, don't be ridiculous. If you're a left-wing activist, is Defund the Police working? No, you have to be Trumpian to say that it's working. It's obviously not only not working, counterproductive. We don't have the goddamn reform. And guys, let me ask one more time, okay? Who votes on this crap?
Ilhan nearly lost her race because she actually was for defund the police.
Oh no, don't believe the voters. Don't believe black and brown voters. I am a left-wing activist on Twitter. I am more important. I have decided that this is the slogan we're going with.
Who the f are you? Sorry. But who are you? Who made you again? Who made you your left-wing guy? Stop with the dumb ass slogans that no one in the country is in favor of. And I guarantee you they will say this and go,
no, my career is more important. I was in favor of it, and I've staked my career on it. So I will tweet, okay? And I don't care what black people say. I don't care what Latinos say. I will call them Latinx, and I will defund the police.
Well, God damn it, you ruined us all. Good luck. I'm never listening to those lunatics again. Radicals!
Knuckleheads.
The entire leadership of the so-called progressive movement is that. They're totally and utterly corrupt.
Is anyone on the left pointing this out? Has Cenk Uygur said a word about it? The so-called radicals at Chapo Trap House?
The so-called radicals at Chapo Trap House?
Okay, so that is Tucker Carlson, who wants to take a dig at Cenk and clearly does know how his name is pronounced.
Cenk Uygur?
Why do we keep saying he's pretending to mispronounce my name? Because we had an hour-long debate at Politicon, and what you might not know is we had it was kind of delayed, and we talked for half an hour before that behind the scenes, and then we talked afterwards as well. And he pronounced my name perfectly well in all of those instances. So he knows he's doing it on purpose to be like,
ha ha, he's a foreigner.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's obvious.
And so that's why we're saying it. Otherwise, my name is super easy to mispronounce. Because, and Tucker's a long-term thinker. And I've never called him dumb. We've talked about that a lot. Who's the only one that could actually beat a Republican in 2024? They're already thinking way past Biden. Biden's hopeless. Kamala Harris is hopeless. They already beat those two up. Only a progressive, because they would be populist, could beat a Republican in 2024. They're like, oh, please give us Pete Buttigieg, please. Give us Biden when he's 98, please. Progressive, let's go ambush them now. Because a weirdo attack on progressives makes no sense otherwise. He's wasting Fox News airtime, not attacking Biden and Pelosi, but going after people who have no power at all.
Cenk Uygur?
Anyway, the claim he's making is that people like Cenk, or I guess me, or whoever,
Chapo Trap House?
All we want is war. We want nuclear war. I want to live out Fallout 4 or something.
So Tucker Carlson said, oh, why hasn't Cenk Uygur spoken out against all this money to go into the defense contractors? Except that I did.
Yeah.
So if there was any of you out there that were genuine left at all, if there's a single leftist still listening to Jimmy Dore and Tucker Carlson, etc., just understand, no,
they're feeding you a bag of lies.
So if you fall for that trick after this, I can't help you past that. Go get counseling.
Chapo Trap House?
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
So I pretend you somewhere else to go. Don't sleep in the subway dock.
I have a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest for what?
Penal Code 243 violation. Unlawful termination of a pregnancy.
Democrats Democratic Congressman Eric Swalwell just put out a political ad that helps Americans visualize where we are headed as a country, with anti-abortion Republicans outlawing abortion in various red states and congressional Republicans threatening to outlaw abortion on a federal level.
This isn't hyperbole.
This has actually already happened in our country. Let's watch.
Gross.
Sarah Connor.
Yes.
Elections have consequences. Vote Democrat on November 8th.
Now, elections absolutely do have consequences, although just a quick caveat before I continue.
This isn't hyperbole.
Well, now the chickens have come home to roost, and women in this country, especially those living in red states,
are suffering the consequences.
With that said, though, I do want to lend some credibility to what might appear as a hyperbolic political ad.
This isn't hyperbole.
Right? Some might think,
that's not gonna happen. They're not gonna arrest women. Get out of here.
But as you can imagine, back in the 50s and 60s, the treatment toward women and the way they were expected to behave was
gross, vicious, and of course had
a major double standard relative to how men were expected to behave. Yeah. But Jake, this is a reality that we've already faced in the country, and the right wing wants to get us right back there.
Yeah. So I don't know why anybody would say any of this is hyperbolic. They're saying we want to make it illegal. They have made it illegal in many states, and they're saying it's the equivalent of murder, that you're ending a life. They're like, it doesn't matter. You're to go home and keep bleeding. That's a fact. They chased a 10-year-old girl out of Ohio. Then they pursued the doctor who did the abortion in Indiana.
No, it's happening right now.
So maybe they'll arrest people. No, they're not maybe, they're doing it now.
Right?
You're nuts if you don't think they're gonna start arresting women. Let alone the fact that they're already doing that same exact thing to doctors. So when you accurately describe them as what they are,
tyrannical government,
then the media goes, you're not allowed to say things that are true.
Okay, so we're an honest show.
No, it's not true. So the Democrats are hypocritical, lying a-holes, but the Republicans are actually fascist monsters who are actually going to do exactly what you saw in that ad.
This isn't hyperbole.
So those were protesters who showed up at Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's town hall, being immediately counter-protested by several women standing in front of them. She apparently got frustrated, I guess, and this is how she ended up responding. And that was the dance that exploded every right-wing head in the world. I almost said
white wing,
but it's the same thing, whatever.
They
did not like that at all. Should she have done the dance, or was she being uncouth?
What, is this a question? Is this really a question? I don't debate zombies. She can dance to anything she likes. Okay, they had a decent beat, to be fair to the zombies.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. If you gave me 10 years to think of what was wrong with that clip, I'd be like, she moved her body. How could she do that? Are we against dancing now? Is this now the Footloose era of the zombies? Okay, and by the way, you remember those fake progressive peace activists that went to her town hall the other day that were Republicans? People are like,
no. They could have been on the left, and these people could be peace activists. They could be on the left. I mean, there's only two genders, but they could be on the left. You never know.
Are we still doing these debates? Come on, you're all embarrassed.
But I want you to take a look at what a Newsmax host said about it, and you tell me if it makes one lick of sense.
I don't know if we need to do a wellness check on AOC or if we can actually make fun of this. She might have some mental health issues there, but let's just pretend she's sane for the sake of the argument here. Which is the cringier moment, her Ricky Ricardo impersonation or her dance moves?
I don't know what. We live in different galaxies. This is the multiverse. I don't know what they saw.
But when the multiverses have connected, like we've accidentally
intersected.
It's an
incursion in the language of Marvel.
Yeah, because we all just saw the same video. Everything's a Rorschach test now, okay? We got a bigger one later in the show. But that guy sees the unhinged right winger yell, "There's only two genders, there's only two genders." And he thinks, oh, that's a person who's reasonable. And he sees AOC dancing like this to their beat, and he's like,
is she insane? I mean, what do you do with them? Am I supposed to debate it?
Also laughable, but more in a sad way. It won't actually make you laugh. You'll know why as soon as you see this person's face. But here is what Dave Rubin had to say about AOC briefly dancing a little.
Listen, I'm AOC, I'm standing here, nobody likes me, the jig is up, the grift is up, people are getting it, nobody likes the woke. I don't know, my accent just severely changed in the middle of that.
It's me, Martina Martinez. We're gonna have to basically say, you know what? That moment where the squad took over and the racism took over and the drag queens and all of this stuff took over, it's in the mirror now, it's in the back mirror, and we can say, AO, see you later.
AO, see you later? Oh, Jesus, that's so bad. Okay, so the accent, now to be fair, because we're the fairest show in America, AOC did do an accent. So I want to give you that context because you didn't see it in the video, okay? But that doesn't give Dave Rubin a right to do an accent of folks he doesn't agree with and wants to make fun of.
Whatever accent that was.
Whatever that was.
Martina Martinez.
And he's like, oh, my accent changed the middle.
Did it? What was that?
I don't know. But the reason he does that is because the right wing thinks, oh, people say Dave Rubin isn't funny. Look at how he made fun of Latinos. I had a big laugh. Ha ha, Latinos.
Ha ha, we laugh at you.
But when there's supposed to be a punchline, for them, the racism is the punchline. Okay, so every part of them is super embarrassing. You remember when Dave Rubin used to pretend to be a classical liberal or whatever he was saying? Now he's blaming AOC because
she's racist.
He was the first one to come out and go,
oh yeah, I'm on the left, but I gotta tell you, man, the left really bothers me. The right is so correct.
Man, selling out, unfortunately, pays a lot. But then you gotta do this. You have to dance for them.
Ugh.
And it's like, John's right, it's gut-wrenching. I don't even wanna see my worst enemy have to dance for the right wing like that. There's only two genders. There's only two genders.
Like.